Right. I see how it works now. Oh, hello! Didn't see you were there. Oh, don't say. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Did You Know? Fun facts about fun things. And of course, this series is dedicated to crazy facts about space. I hope everyone's been enjoying the series so far. I know I've enjoyed making the episodes and really researching, getting well and truly into the what we're talking about in each episode, and of course explaining to everyone that you may know, you may not know the information that we talk about every episode. But today's episode is about the universe, which is pretty big. So now, are you all ready to hear about it? Let's do it, shall we? So, the universe. The universe is everything we can touch, feel, sense, measure, or detect. It includes living things, planets, stars, galaxies, dust clouds, light, you, me, and of course, time. Before the birth of the universe, time, space, and matter didn't exist. The Earth and the Moon are part of the universe, as well as the other planets and their many moons as well. Now, just to explain quickly the broadness of how big the universe is incredibly big, and I mean big. It would take a modern-day jet fighter more than 1 million years to reach the nearest star to the sun, traveling at light speed, 300,000 kilometers per second. Per second! You get a big ticket, probably, if the police could catch you. It would take about 100,000 years to cross the Milky Way galaxy alone. The Milky Way galaxy, of course, being where we live, our galaxy, which we'll get into in a future episode as well, this series. But yeah, so there's so much to delve into, as well as the Big Bang, talking about where it all started, and how it all began, how things evolved, clouds, dust, atoms, and whatnot. But in the upcoming visuals that you'll see just very shortly, we'll talk about all that stuff, as well as the universe. And there's so much to sort of really cram into, sort of 7-8 minutes, but just enough to get you interested to maybe look into going on the internet if you can, or going to the public library and just looking further into the research as for these topics that we talk about every episode as well. So if you're ready, let's tune in. Let's see what's going on, okay?
The universe contains billions of galaxies, each containing millions or billions of stars. The space between the stars and galaxies is largely empty. However, even places far from stars and planets contain scattered particles of dust or a few hydrogen atoms per cubic centimetre. Space is also filled with radiation, like light and heat, magnetic fields, and high-energy particles, like cosmic rays. No one knows the exact size of the universe because we cannot see the edge, if there is one. All we do know is that the visible universe is at least 93 billion light years across. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year, about 9 trillion kilometres. The universe has not always been the same size. Scientists believe it began with a Big Bang, which took place nearly 14 billion years ago. Since then, the universe has expanded outwards at very high speeds. So, the area of space we now see is billions of times bigger than it was when the universe was very young. The galaxies are also moving further apart as the space between them expands. Most astronomers believe the universe began with a Big Bang about 14 billion years ago. At that time, the entire universe was inside a bubble that was thousands of times smaller than a pinhead. It was hotter and denser than anything we can imagine. Then suddenly, it exploded. The universe as we know it was born. Time, space, and matter all began with the Big Bang. In a fraction of a second, the universe grew from smaller than a single atom to bigger than a galaxy, and it kept on growing at a fantastic rate. It is still expanding today. As the universe expanded and cooled, energy changed into particles of matter and antimatter. These two opposite types of particles largely destroyed each other, but some matter survived. More stable particles called protons and neutrons started to form when the universe was 1 second old. Over the next 3 minutes, the temperature dropped below 1 billion degrees Celsius. It was now cool enough for the protons and neutrons to come together, forming hydrogen and helium. After 300,000 years, the universe had cooled to about 3,000 degrees. Atomic nuclei could finally capture electrons to form atoms. The universe filled with clouds of hydrogen and helium gas. And now, some 14 billion years later, here we all are.
Hi. How'd you go with that? A lot to take in on this episode, isn't there? There's just lots and heaps and stuff to pick up about the universe as it is. I mean, it's just expanding. It's just getting bigger and bigger, the vastness of the universe. And of course, the Big Bang, the theory about it all, where it all began and what happened after that. And, so over 300,000 years later, and for, what's happening, that sort of thing. So it's very interesting just the information about everything that as we know it anyway too. But I hope you enjoyed that episode, and I hope you guys can continue to jump on every episode. I'll obviously put it out there before the episode begins, so you can sort of reserve that time to sit down and watch it. But thank you very much for another one, and I hope to see you again soon, and we'll just chill out with each other next time. Alrighty, take care. Bye.